Alright, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is the third video for today, and this should be the last for today, inshallah. So we are going to be talking about string. String here is a data type for storing and manipulating text. So one of the primitive data type that JavaScript has is string, and then we've been talking about string even before, right from the beginning of this tutorial class, and then I believe you are familiar with what they mean by string now. So this is just a simple example of a string, and then a variable created and stored string inside it, just like this as well. You can use double quote, you can use single quote, and then one thing you need to know is that string value that is created can be manipulated. You can manipulate it, you can decide to split it into different things, you can do whatever you like with it, so the manipulations are what you will get with these string methods. So basically, let's just quickly run through what we have here and how string work. Because string must be written within quotes, JavaScript will misunderstand this string. So if you are using if you are trying to put a quote in a particular string, and we need to escape that string, so there's a way to do that for JavaScript not to misunderstand your quoting. So this is what you do: you escape character letters like backslash, colon, all those characters that needs to be escape. So you can just add backslash to it, and then you have this, so that JavaScript sees it as part of the code and not trying to do something else entirely. So let's go and see this as an example, and then we'll come back quickly. So this escape this. Get it? So because we are putting this inside HTML element directly, so it does not matter, we just add it. But here in this JavaScript, we are trying to escape this to thing. If we don't put it, JavaScript will see it as kind of an error, and it will not show at all. So to make that work out for us, we have to put this, and then we run this. So that's how we have this and this. So that's for escaping characters and many other characters that you may need to escape. So these are some of them. So breaking long code lines, you can use backslash new line, right? Okay. So I've explained string concatenation before, so you can add two different strings together using plus sign. You can as well use escape character string concatenation. Okay. What else again? JavaScript string as object. Okay. From literals, string also can be defined as object with keyword new. So you can create your string variable directly like this, but then you can also use a keyword to do that. So this is not necessary, you don't even need it most time, but maybe there are some cases you may need to create a new variable with this new string keyword. So but this is the same thing as this. And so as you can see, you get a warning here that says do not create strings object. The new keyword complicates the code and slow down execution speed. String object can produce unexpected result. Even though I don't know why they create it, but it is there. So we said when using this operator, x and y are equal. When using this, x and y are not equal because you did not create them the same way, so they don't have the same data type. You remember the strict and non-strict equals, so that is why it is not the same thing. Okay, let's see this. Imagine and yet it throws false. So I think this is the one of the reasons why it is not advisable to use it. So let's quickly round up on this so that we can, now let's move to string method. String method are functions that you can run to manipulate any string value. So as you can see, we have many examples here. String search method are covered. Okay, so first thing, this is length property of a string. You can use it to get the length of that string. So if you count this, blah blah blah, I think this should be 26. I think. So let's check that. 26 here, A to Z. So you can use dot length to get the value of the total length of that value. So in the last the next one should be string parts. So the first thing you need to know that there are many methods you can use with to manipulate string, which are mentioned here. All of these you can use to slice it. So but I will be taking randomly and explaining. I'm not sure I can explain everything at once, but let me just see if I can do that passively. The next one is slice. Slice is just, if you go through this instruction here, it is quite explanatory on its own. So I will just go through this. Okay, slice: extract a part of a string and return the extracted part in a new string. So now, for instance, we have this apple, comma, banana, comma, kiwi. Now we want to slice this text and put it in a new variable. So we are slicing out portion of a string from position 7 to position 13. Position starts from index 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So position 7 is B, which is from here to position 13. Now let's count. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we should have banana, only banana inside this part, right? Now let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yes, this is banana. Alright. So you start from here and it ends here. So for instance, let's say we want to get it up to 14. I think we should have that comma instead, yeah. So that is slicing. That is, you want to slice from one position to the other. But should in case you did not put this second parameter here, I think it will slice from that 7 to the last. So now let's, yeah, see, it had the kiwi to it. So but the first parameter is important. Let's say 0 to start from here. Apple 1. Okay, so that is it. And then these are the instruction on that. JavaScript counts position from 0. It's just the same thing as index. So second position is 1, first position is 0. So if you omit the second parameter, the method will slice the rest of the string. I just mentioned that. If parameter is negative, the position is counted from the string or from the end of the string. So if you're putting -12, you start counting from here down to -12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it takes banana down to kiwi. Let's check that and say -12. So we have banana down to kiwi. So the other one, okay, if you have minus, it, then it will now take it forward to say only apple. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So let's have this to be -6. Okay. Okay, so that is for slice. So there is also substring. Substring is similar to slice. The difference is that start and end value less than 0 are treated as 0 in substring. So the difference is this. Okay, let's test this out. Start and end here 13. Okay, so you said the difference is start and end values that is less than 0 are treated as 0. So if you put -1 or -2 or it will treat it as 0. So now let's try that. Let's say -2. it will still treat it as 0. Okay, that is clear on substring. So we still have substring, substr. It's similar to slice as well. The difference is that the second parameter specifies the length of the extracted part. So instead of in the case of slice where you have the beginning and the end, in the case of this, it has the beginning and what is the length of what you want to get from there. So you say 6 instead of from 7 to 13, from position 7, then get 6 string, which is, this is position 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand? So that is for substring, substr. So in the case where there is no second value, it takes from that position to the last. And then also, if the first parameter is negative, the position counts from the end of the string, just like the slice. And then okay, so the last one I will be talking on, which is replace. So replace is like a method to replace a particular value with another value in a text or in a string. So we have this example to work with. Okay, so we have Microsoft here, and then we want to replace it with W3 School. So let's try it out. See, W3 School. So that is but in this case, it can only take it will only take the first one, Microsoft. It will only take the first one, which is this. You see, it did not change this, even though the spelling is not same thing, but it will still not take it. The only way to do that, to fix that, is to use, there's another one called replace all. Then that one will replace everything like that. So but another way to do this without using this is to use regex. It's called regular expression. So that's another topic on its own. It is not something you can explain in a very short time. Yeah. So before we get to that, you can actually Google it up and check what regex is about. So this replace is just what you've seen just now, is to replace a particular text to another thing entirely. So these are the things to note about replace. Method does not change the string it is called on. The method return a new string. So it's not as if this text will change. No, it will not change this text. It will only return a new text that this value has changed inside it. So that is what this guy is saying. And then this method replace only the first match. Okay, if you want to replace all matches, use a regular expression just like I've mentioned, and then set the flag. So that's another thing entirely. So on this string method, I will be stopping here, and then you can look it up and see how you can check all other string methods and work with it as well. On the string template, string template is just a way of concatenating instead of using plus to add up string, you can use string template. I've used it once before, and then here is an opportunity for me to explain what it means. So in the case where you have variables to add up, variables containing string, you want to add them together, you can use string template. So let's go and see. Interpolation. So let's use this example. Template literal provide an easy way to interpolate variable and expression into string. This is called string interpolation. So yes, this is it. Let's try this out, and then we will be done with string. So this is what a variable holding a string value, another one holding a string value. So we want to say welcome John Doe. We, instead of writing the name here at coding it, we make it dynamic. We can just say, okay, anytime we change the value here, it will reflect in here, and then we are good. So for instance, let's say Muniro yeah, let's say business woman. Anything you type in will be shown. So that is, if you note how it is done, this is backtick and close with backtick. Anything you put inside there will be displayed exactly the way you want it, and that should end our class on object, event, and string. Inshallah, biqudratillah, tomorrow we'll continue from numbers, number method, and array. Number methods, and array. Till tomorrow, I will recommend you go through these videos, go over it, practice, and learn more.